Hello there. Now here's a driving test. Well, actually it's a mock test lesson for you. Now you're on the test and the examiner says, pull over and park here. Now you have to know this is uphill, so you signal to the right, check the mirror and the shoulder, pull over close to the curb and stop with the steering wheel absolutely straight. Apply the parking brake, place the gear selector to park, and because it's uphill with a raised curb, the wheels get turned 1 revolution to the left. So look at the clock. 1 revolution to the left, and of course the signal went off. And then you hold the steering wheel just like this. You wait for the examiner to say let's go. So it's done. He says, okay, let's go. So the first step is to straighten the steering wheel by turning it 1 revolution to the right, so it looks like a clock, so you know the wheels are straight. Get rid of the parking brake, place the gear selector to drive, signal to the left, check the rear view mirror, left outside mirror and the left blind spot, and if it's clear, you drive off in a straight line. Cancel your turn signal, and that's it. That's how you do uphill parking. Now the same is true for downhill, and this is downhill. So it says pull over and park your car here. Signal to the right, pull over close, make a complete stop, and you do have a raised curb. But whether you have a raised curb or no curb, as long as it's downhill, it's 1 revolution to the right. So anyway, we signal to the right, pull over and stop, apply the parking brake, place the gear selector to park, and it's 1 revolution to the right, hand over hand steering, and then you cancel your signal and you hold the steering wheel like this and wait for the examiner to say let's go. So it's over. He says okay, let's go. First step is straighten the steering wheel 1 revolution to the left, and get rid of the parking brake, place the gear selector to drive, signal to the left, rear view mirror, left outside mirror, left shoulder, and if it's clear, drive off in a straight line. Then cancel the signal. So far we've done uphill and downhill parking. Now the next one will be 3-point turn. Now the examiner doesn't have to say, okay, do a 3-point turn here. No, they usually say, turn the car around, and you have to know it means 3-point turn. So here we go. Turn the car around here. Signal to the right, check the mirror, check the shoulder to the right, get close to the curb because you need all the road space in order to turn the car around. This is not wide enough for a U-turn. So it's got to be a 3-point turn. Okay, so you make a complete stop, then signal to the left, get all the turns in to the left. You don't have to do it while the car is moving. It's best to get all the turns in, then you check around, and if it's clear, then you go, and it is. So I'm gonna go all the way over, make sure you don't hit the curb over there, and stop. Place the gear selector to reverse. Get all the turns in to the right. You can do this while moving, but some people do it on the test and end up crashing. So get the turns in, and then all you have to do when backing up is check. Alright, have enough room, put to drive, and check. Oh, there's a car there. And that's it. Alright, I guess I'll end this lesson. So you got it, uphill, downhill, and 3-point turn. Done as my students do on the driving test, and that's how they pass their driving test. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.